So, today we're just playing a friendly game to stay sharp and get some good practice in. Also, please let me know in the comments if you prefer this camera angle or the usual corner angle. It will help me make the content you enjoy most. Right from the start, our opponents came in strong with some powerful shots, just barely staying into the court. But a little miscommunication after on their side gave us an easy ball and we took the first point. Once again, consistency is key, and staying active while moving around the other team is a great way to keep the pressure on and force a tough return. One thing we had the chance to work on with Niels in this game was our communication on the shots down the middle. There is usually a bit of confusion there, but I noticed a big improvement this time, and it definitely helped us perform better overall. It's such a great feeling when things start to click, especially as we keep changing the pace all the time. It makes it tough for the other team to predict what's coming next. The rallies kept going, with both sides just waiting for the small opportunity to apply extra pressure. And when Niels added some great spin to the ball, it was just enough to make the return nearly impossible. One thing I really love about friendly games is that people aren't afraid to try crazy shots, and when they actually work, they lead to some awesome points like this one. Once again, a clear example of creating and spotting open space. I moved to the middle for a ball that Niels already had covered, and Tom saw the gap I left, placing the ball perfectly into my corner to take the point. Still, that wasn't enough. We were in the zone, just kept creating openings and waited for the right moment to finish the point. To really get a feel for the game, check out this rally. Niels was doing everything right, and yeah, I said our communication had improved. But I had to make things a little tougher for him by leaving a ball at the last moment that I clearly should have taken. In this one, we were both waiting for a hard smash, but at the last second, they switched to a low ball down the middle and it completely caught us off guard. Their defense was solid, but sometimes even a tiny misplacement can make all the difference, like when the ball just barely missed the glass and hit the fence instead. The thing with a smash is, no matter how prepared you are, adding just a little extra spin or effect can make it 10 times harder to read. And when you have the chance, you should always go for it. Here I got punished for going too hard as they used my aggressive shot against me with a perfect block. Another amazing rally. Hard hits, great defense, and after several attempts to finish the point, the mistake finally came from our side. A reminder for me is that mistakes will happen, but being aggressive is what really works. You just can't stop playing that way. You have to keep trying. Serving to the middle and then volleying to the side fence when you have the chance is a great combo. And one last volley battle to seal the deal for the first game. And we are up for the second set. At the start of the second set, we noticed our opponents started playing more aggressively and it was definitely paying off. A perfect shot, with backspin placed exactly where you're not sure whether to go for it before or after the glass. By the time I made up my mind, it was already too late. We fought hard and our defense was solid, but the shots they were pulling off were on another level. It was a very tight battle, with us going back and forth exchanging constant smashes. The rhythm of the game really took over, because normally having the opponents at the net and smashing again isn't the best idea, but it worked this time. Every average return was a point, there was no room for error. Sometimes taking risks really pays off, and with those returns we both took a chance and it worked out. You can see now that the battle is getting more intense, everyone's pushing for that little extra. For this rally, I don't need to say much, just watch, it's got everything. I think I got stuck on the previous point and lost focus at the worst possible time. They are ahead in the score and constantly pushing with powerful shots. Finding ourselves back in the game, and I decided to take more risk to try and turn the tables. Niels stepped up too, and with some great overheads and some great lobs, he won the net and the game for us. That break was exactly what we needed to get back into our aggressive mindset. By pushing more on our serves and placing the shots really well, we managed to bring things back to even. I can really feel the struggle in this one, and getting caught by those cross-court lobs is one of the worst feelings. I'm not sure what I was thinking in that position when the opponents had the net, but still I almost pulled off one of my best shots. Too bad it was just out. The thing about bringing your opponents to the net is that you can lose control of it, but sometimes it's enough to take them out of their comfort zone and try to win the point from there. And here you can see another risky attempt that would have been an absolutely wild point. You can see everything was working perfectly. We were applying enough pressure to force easy returns, and when they came, we were always making the right choice. Niels' attack was on fire, he just wasn't missing. Unfortunately, being in front made me relax and lose focus on my returns. The thing is, I can't let that happen, there is always an opportunity for the other team to come back. Plus, by doing that, I lost a point without even giving myself the chance to fight for it. As I mentioned, seeing the opportunity, our opponent stepped up and started closing the gap. Of course, like in any game, you make the most of your plays, but luck is always an unpredictable factor. If I had to replay that rally, I'm not sure I'd change anything. We had control, but in just a second the momentum shifted and we lost the point. No matter what, our plan was working and we stuck to it. We played with consistency and power, waiting for an easy ball or a mistake to come. Now it's another big rally, with us moving them forward and back, and they are doing the same. We keep defending until at one point we finally deliver that harder shot that wins us the point. We are just one game away from winning, but they are still making it difficult for us with some incredible smashes. Neil's defense though is on another level, and when they switched to me, I was ready to step in and take the point with a risky shot. And this set couldn't have ended in a better way than with a dramatic rally. I'll let you watch the rest. It was a great match and I really enjoyed it. If you liked it, consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you and I'll see you in the next one.